Hey everyone, so I'm going to be talking about my favorite brushes because I have a lot of brushes and it's like basically one of the best things I love about makeup is having those brushes or the tools that make your makeup look flawless and stuff. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to start with face brushes and then I'm going to move on to eye brushes. So the first brush I'm going to talk about is the MAC 109, and this was my very first MAC brush, and I have to say that every penny spent on it, every dollar spent on it was worth it because it is super soft and super dense and super fluffy. You can see that how round and perfect it is, and it's just really dense. And yes, it did shed a bit, but not as much as I expected it to, so it was really good because a lot of YouTube reviews are saying that, oh, it sheds so much and stuff. Scratch that out. It's totally worth it to get the MAC 109. I use this for contouring my cheekbones, my jawline, and my temple because it fits very nicely into the crevices on my cheek. However, I don't use an angled blush brush just because I have to line up the angled blush brush and then sweep down, and I don't like that. I like the freedom of just doing this and just shading in, buffing it in, and it's perfect for that. If you put too much bronzer, you can always buff out your bronzer with the MAC 109 as well. Other uses for the MAC 109, you can do foundation with it. I've never tried that, but I heard that liquid foundation with the MAC 109 is quite good, very flawless and stuff, but I may give that a try later on, but for now I definitely use the MAC 109 just for contouring. My second brush is the Artiste Professional stippling brush, and I know I gave a kind of bad review in my drugstore haul. However, this brush is quite amazing. As you can see, its white bristles move independently of the black bristles, and I really like that. I know stippling brushes are supposed to do that, but I've had a number of stippling brushes that didn't. So I'm finally happy that I found a drugstore stippling brush that does that, and it's really soft and smooth. The only downside is that when you do this, it kind of hurts your face. I don't know why. It doesn't hurt your face too much, but you can feel something. It's not like the MAC 187 when you can't. But it is really good for the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and which is my setting powder. And I use this to just set my liquid foundation, and it is really good for that because it just fits perfectly into the powder, and it moves into the powder without having any fallout. So I really like that, and I just it's really soft when you just put the powder on your face. The next brush I really like is the MAC 187, and I know you're like, oh, I didn't know you had the MAC 187. I just got it yesterday, but I used it this morning and it was amazing. It's not like the Artiste Professional stippling brush because the size is totally different, as you can see. This is bigger and its bristles don't stick together like the Artiste Professional brush. The bristles are really sparse, so you get a definitely more airbrushed look to your foundation, and it's just really soft when you just stipple it onto your face. It feels really nice and it feels really soft, and then you can just lightly sweep the foundation so you get an airbrushed look. And I really like this for liquid foundation. One of my favorite brushes overall, the MAC 187, because I'm totally in love with stippling brushes. They can handle powder, foundation, blush, bronzer, anything basically. So I love how versatile this brush is, but definitely right now I'm using it for liquid foundation. The next brush I'm going to talk about is something I haven't introduced before. It's the Sports Girl Brush with Fame brush. And Sports Girl is a brand which sells clothes and which sells accessories, bags in Australia, sort of like Forever 21 in the States, but they also carry a makeup line, and their makeup line is really good. This is the Feeling Blush cheek color. It's a peachy orange color, and I use this with this, which is a brush with Fame cheek brush. What I like about this brush is that it's slim, so that you can also contour with it if you like. It's really soft because of synthetic bristles, and it's also really small compared to a lot of cheek brushes because it fits decently into my cheek, onto my cheek. So I really like this brush because it's so soft as well. The next brush, which is really soft, also a synthetic bristle brush, is the Eco Tools Blush Brush, which I really liked. I like this because it doesn't pick up that much color, and it's good for blushes that are really pigmented, like NARS blushes are really pigmented. It doesn't sweep on too much color, and you can always buff it out because it's so fluffy and soft. Moving on to the eye brushes, First brush is a blending brush. Now, this is not MAC. It's from a blog shop. It's from xoxo. And it is a really good blending brush just because it's tapered to the end. And I think one of the most essential brushes for your eyes is definitely a blending brush because it blends harsh lines and it makes that much difference when you use it. So thumbs up on a blending brush. You can use any blending brush. It's similar to I think the 224 in MAC. And so I definitely agree that one of the most essential eye brushes you should have is a blending brush. The next one is, oh, this is a face brush, by the way, face brush, but this is the EcoTools concealer brush, and it's so soft, tapered, and you can see it's sort of its shape, and I really like it because it's so soft and kind of sturdy, so like it really blends your foundation really well, and it's sort of thick as well, so you can always blend it really well. So I really like the EcoTools concealer brush as well. A few other eye brushes is EcoTools angled brush, and I use this for my brows, and I think it's really good because it is really soft, but also because it's synthetic bristles, it doesn't tend to have all those sparse hairs coming out. So this is what it looks like, and so it stays together and it's really streamlined. It's great for just using your brow powder to just you know, apply your brow powder to your brows, and I really like how it's just doesn't go everywhere. The next one is my favorite eye brush. If I didn't have any of my eyeshadow brushes that I have in my set, I would be set with just my pencil brush. And I think a pencil brush in MAC is $2.19, so I hope I got that one right. But pencil brushes are essential because not only can they apply eyeshadow to your eyes by just shading it in, they can also apply an outer V, which makes that much difference when you're applying a darker shade to your eye to contour it. So like, for example, if I have a dark shadow on here, then I just contour the edges of my eyes. Or if I'm applying a base color, then I would tap the base color on the side of the brush and just sweep it across, and then use a darker shade to just contour it, and then I'd be set with my eyes. Blend it with a blending brush, and then I'd be done. So all you really need for eyeshadow, for me at least, is a pencil brush and a blending brush. So I hope you like this video, and I'll see you later. Bye!